So what would get me excited about the future of wrestling prep looking 10 years forward? It would be a passing of the torch, such that maybe the day-to-day contribution from Carolyn and some of the others who've been around for a while starts to scale back or change. Maybe not scale back, but just change. So maybe 10 years from now, you won't see her on the mat, throwing around 180-pound boys, and, but still providing direction and paying attention to those three elements I continue to talk about: identity, information, relationships. But there'll be a handing off. There's young talent that have a lot of things that we're looking for, right? Equal or greater technique, an interest in youth. I mean, Joe, for example, you're one of those folks, right? My vision is a handing off of more and more responsibility, and not simply to implement our vision. And this comes back to the whole point of values and of operating from a position of we're great rather than I'm great. I'm not looking for leaders to take the torch to continue to tout how great Carolyn is, or how great the folks around her who helped us get to this point have been. I'm looking for leaders to contribute to wrestling prep and start to take the reins and develop their own vision. Their own vision will certainly be consistent, but I almost see it as a standing on the shoulders of giants. Where would we be in the world of physics today without Einstein, Niels, Newton, or Copernicus, right? Each has stood on the shoulders of the previous, and so to have a younger generation come up behind and be able to metaphorically stand on the shoulders of those who were that came before, and are able to develop their own vision of how to affect a community that will then go on and benefit the rest of the world in some non-trivial, significant way, to me is bringing us back to that compass of where we're trying to go. You'll notice I'm not speaking about some number of full ride scholarships, some number of state champions, some number of people that might become Olympic hopefuls. That's all secondary. It's an effect that will happen as a result of our focusing on these root causes. And it's something I'm quite excited about, because I don't think I have this, I think I have some ideas on community, but I'd really like to see what someone else who has similar interest be able to take with what we've started. Like, maybe we've just primed the pump, but the generation that comes behind us will open up the floodgates. And to me, that's world-changing stuff. And I'm really excited about the potential that lies in the next 5, 10, 15, 20-year horizon of what the people behind me, behind Carolyn, and the people behind the people that follow us. I see this as a perpetual, almost flywheel type of effect that will become a self-fulfilling sort of vehicle to assist the youth. Today it's in California, but maybe tomorrow it's all of the U.S., and maybe the day after that it's all of the world. I know this sounds idealistic, but since we're talking in futures, 10 years, why not be idealistic? Why not have a big, hairy, audacious goal, as some business writer once said? I hope that resonates with some people. I hope that resonates with you, Joe, because I see you as having the opportunity to stand on the shoulders and develop your own vision. And I'm really excited about seeing what can and will develop over these next 5, 10 years.